I'm here to bring you a tutorial on how to make what I reckon is a pretty sick desktop background. It's like a graffiti type background. I reckon it's pretty sick. To know what your screen resolutions are for this, you're going to need to go to your desktop and then right click, wait for this to load, and then go screen resolutions, and this should just load up pretty quick. That was a video I was going to make. And then your screen resolutions are there, so when you get those, that's what you make for your background. So you would use it there and there, and then just press OK. Wait for this to load. Yeah, so what you want to do first is press Alt Backspace and have black as your default color down there. And then you're gonna need a texture like the one I have. It's a pretty sick texture in my opinion. Just wait for this thing to load up. My computer's running a bit slow today. Well, I just turned it on and we just woke up. But yeah, you need to have a texture like the one I'm going to use here. It's that one, I think. Let's see. Wow, it's still not loading. Show desktop. Yeah, that's it. That's the background we're going to be making. I made a tutorial on making this yesterday, but it just didn't work out right. Something went wrong with it. So once you got that there, make that screen and leave the opacity and fill normal, and then get this little rectangle tool and make sure it's black, and then go from about there to there, and then drag it across the screen, and then it should go like that. And you don't change that to screen or multiply or anything, you just leave it as normal, but make the opacity I think around 73, 75. So it's like that, which looks pretty nice. Then you're gonna need something like this. They're under hits for me, but it's kind of like a smoky effect type of thing. It's just like powder or something. Minimize it, make that screen, and this is gonna load in a second. There we go. And then just put that there, so it's like behind the text when you put the text down. Like, I don't mind if you make your own little way of making this. I reckon it's just a pretty sick background to make, just the clean, normal background. It's pretty nice. So you go back into the rectangle one, go to drop shadow, turn it on, put the opacity full, get a greyish colour, turn the distance to none, and then make the size bigger, so around 18. That looks pretty good. And just press OK. So that's done there. And then what you want is to duplicate this one, the texture behind it all. Okay, whatever, didn't want to even press it. So you duplicate it and then drag it on top of the hits one. So that didn't work. Drag it on top there and then make that not overlay. I think overlay is the wrong one. Multiply. Yeah, make it multiply. Then take it down to there. Yeah, like 23. See what that does? It just brings the brightness down a little, gives it a bit more fadish out on the sides. Or we could rise this up a little. Actually no, I'll just leave it around 23. That looks good there. And then what you want is to have Cinema 4D. And if you don't have that, you can make just non-3D text, I guess, in Photoshop, but I don't think that would look as good. 3D text is way better than the normal text. So get your extruder knobs or whatever it is, I can't really say it, and text, and then make your text whatever you want. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to use Nephi because that's what I originally made it with, but you know, all of yous aren't Nephi, so yous would use your own text, and then make your font a graffiti type font. And if you don't have a font that's like graffiti like or anything, go to a site called defonts.com. I'll put a link to that site in the description, and all you'll have to do is download the font, then go control panel from your Windows thing there, and then type in fonts, and then double click on the logo, and then drag the TTF or whatever file into there, and it should install the font to your computer. I can make a quick tutorial on how to do that if you would like. And this is not loading, so I might have to reopen it, which sucks. Hurry up. There we go. Lucky. The one I'm using is, oh, where's my thing? Street Soul, and that I reckon is one of my favorite graffiti fonts I have a lot. So yeah, just get it around there, and then just make your colors so that the background's kind of greenish type thing. I'd like to have a nice green color on my text. Diffusion on, and reflection, just put it around to 40. And then just drag that onto the extrude NURBS part, and then do capital C1, and then go back down here, double click and get a new one, reflection 40 again, diffusion, and then just make it a black, and then put that there like that. And then so you won't be able to see the black outline there, but if you save it as a PNG you will. And then change this, see how that's 20, you want some depth in your text, so make it 50. Then go to save, output, print landscape 5x3, save as a PNG, and then alpha channel on. Then save it as whatever you like. I normally just button mash my keyboard when I'm saving something random, or mostly anything, and then just render it like that. Actually no, I need to lift that up a bit. Yep, overlay it. There you go, got a nice text there. Go back into Photoshop and place your text into it. Where is it at? So you got your text here, don't leave it that big obviously. Minimize it and put it around there. Put it about there somewhere. That looks good. So yeah, do that, and then go back in the Cinema 4D. I don't know if you would want to overwrite your text, but that's what I'm going to do. So www.youtube.com/itsneffy, and then you would use whatever your YouTube channel is if that's what you want to do. You can put anything else in there. And the text I used for my one, on my other one, is the Batman Forever alternate text. So I'll just use that again. And then I'll render it and override it because I don't need that text anymore. And then I'll just go back into Photoshop, place it, and then find my new text. And just minimize that again for it to fit under the text nicely. Like that. Maybe drag it in a little more. And now we can probably make the normal text bigger. So edit, free transform, and then just make that a bit bigger. And there you have it. If you wanted to do anything else or anything like that, you can mess around with it, make your own design of that if you'd like, or you could put your logos in anywhere, but then didn't want to do that, just save it, JPEG, whatever, maximum size, and let's just go straight to the desktop, and then here it is, right click it, wait for it to load, stupid computer. Right click it, set as desktop background, and there you go. Nice text and stuff. Oh shit, why the fuck's it doing all that stuff? I don't want any of this up. My Windows Live Movie Maker's fucked, I think. Close the window. Don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, there you go. That's a nice graffiti type background. I reckon it's pretty slick and stuff. It's very nice. There are all the recordings for this video. That's why my desktop looks really messy. They're the two things and something else I'm going to use in the background. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, favorite and subscribe if you liked it.